Hey guys, this is Kristen. Welcome to my planner. I am currently in this pocket planner right now, and I have a flip through of the setup on my channel, so you can check that out if you're curious what's inside. But today I'm going to talk about planner peace because I have spent so much money and time on so many planners, and I know I'm not the only one. So I just wanted to chat about it with you and just show you my journey to get to where I am right now, because I'm sure that you can relate. So I'm going to start with my A5, which was really the first planner that I stuck with for any amount of time. My boss had an Erin Condren, and I saw it across the table, and she had washi and stickers and all this fun looking stuff, and I thought, whatever that is, I gotta get one. I gotta get my hands on it. So that was a couple of years ago, and I got an Erin Condren, and at that time I think I was too busy for one of those. I was working 3 jobs and I was in grad school, so it was a lot to juggle. I did have to have a planner, but I ended up getting a Carpe Diem binder, and I stuck with these for a couple of years, 2 years. So this was from last year, 2017, and I'm just showing you the monthly inserts. I went through a big decluttering, and I actually got rid of the first Erin Condren because I hadn't used it for very long. I took out all the weekly inserts, and I threw them away, and I'm mad at myself that I did that, but at least I kept the monthly. So what I liked about the A5 is the size, of course. If you're really busy and you have a lot going on, it's great because you can have your whole calendar for the whole year in there, and then you can have sections. So I really liked this size. I got a few of them. This was the Reset Girl version, and I still store my inserts in them. So I will show you some of the inserts that I used. This was from Dear Planner on Etsy, just a tracker. These were part of the Carpe Diem packages. These dividers all were. The inserts that I enjoyed using the most in A5 were Natalie Rebecca design. This is one of her horizontal weeks, and then this is what her month looks like, which I like. You can decorate it and you can personalize it. So that's her monthly view. And then she had this setup, which I used for quite a while, where you have just your week on one page, and then the opposite side you can make your list. For a while I did try putting an Erin Condren into this, and that was okay. I just am not, at this point, I just wasn't into the 3 boxes. I tried, and it didn't work for me. Now I use it, and I'll show you how, but that time I didn't. This was another way I used it. You might have seen this video on my channel about using planners as journals. This is Carpe Diem and Robin's Egg, and I used it as a journal. So I did gratitude on the monthly, and then recorded memories and pictures and things like that in the weekly view. So I have a whole video on all my planner journals if you want to check that out. And then this is my current A5 that I use for work, which I can't show what's inside, but it's very simple, and mainly I just am holding on to it because of the size. I think it's good to store things. I like having a binder with pockets. So after the A5 sort of got to be too much, I went down to personal size. And I had floated in and out of it for a little while. This was my first one. It's a Color Crush Webster's Pages. And I had it very, very girly, pink and purple. I had a lot of Natalie Rebecca design inserts for this size also. She's got a great selection. I wish she had pocket size. Maybe one day. This was a cleaning tracker. So I have several different types of personal planners. This is just a binder style. I have 2 zipper styles. If you like the look of the Kate Spade but you don't want to spend that much, on it, which was where I was at. This is a great deal. This is a Doki book by Love Doki. She's out of China, I believe, and I think I got this for like $15. And she said it was damaged, so it was discounted, but I could never find anything wrong with it. It's very durable. It made a very cute wallet. I had the Filofax card sleeves in here, and I would keep all my shopping cards and things like that in here, and then it has pockets for your credit cards and things here and cash. So this made a good wallet. It got to be a little bulky now that I have 2 kids and my diaper bag is so full, so I don't want to carry this size anymore, but for a while I did, and it was great. This is another zipper planner from Michaels. Really cute. I used a Planner Society kit in here. So in my personal planner journey, I made a stop at the Filofax Domino Soft. So this is my absolute favorite planner of all time. I love it so much I got 3 colors. Personal was a good size when I was tracking a lot of things with my baby, my new baby. So I was using that earlier this year. This is what my setup looked like. You might have seen this on my channel as well. Family, bills, finances, chores, meal planning, and then shopping and planner type stuff. What I like is that Filofax has a lot of different clear pockets, card carriers, and things that you can add to your planner. And personal size, what's nice about it is you can easily find a whole lot for it. There's tons of inserts options, there's pocket options, folders, dashboards, all of that. So I really liked it, but Pocket just has my heart. I got this exact planner. This is a Filofax Soft as well, Domino Soft as well. And I bought these personal ones thinking I would stay with this size a little longer than I did. And I'm sure I'll go back to it at some point. But the pocket size really is my favorite because what I've done to have planner peace, or rather I've accepted that I won't have it, and I just like to change things, and that's just something I've had to accept. So my way to planner peace is having a little bit of everything. So what I do now is I use this for my everyday. It's great for daily pages, to-do lists, simple things. People call it an EDC, an everyday carry. I just have lists and things that I keep track of. Kids. It's simple. And then I do memory planning in a recollections vertical, because the reason for this is I want to have everything in one place because of how much I like to move around. What's happened to me in the years past is the inserts get lost. I go through a decluttering mood and I toss them, which is, I don't want to do that, but they're hard to store. They're kind of difficult to store unless you have extra binders to put them in. And I don't have any extra pockets. I actually only have this pink one in this size. So I bought some rings, some binder rings on Amazon. I haven't got them yet, so I'm going to use those. But anyway, I don't want to lose the inserts, but if I do, I have a backup. And the cool thing with this is I can use kits. I love using kits. I always wanted to, and that's why I kept trying with Erin Condren. I've bought 2 Erin Condrens for 2 years in a row and didn't use them. So this year I said to myself, you're gonna get a vertical planner, but you're not gonna buy an Erin Condren because it's too expensive if you're not gonna use it. So I got a Recollections, and I've had so much fun with it. I love it. Next year maybe I'll earn an Erin Condren. So I love doing spreads, and what I do is on Sundays I just take my everyday planner and I fill in information that's important or that I might want to remember, and I'll jot down little memories. I'm using it as a bit of a journal as well, but not a super personal one. It's one I don't mind taking photos of and sharing, and one that I think my kids could look at one day if they're interested. This is the current week. I am enjoying that process. That's what this is for. It's the way I'm using a vertical one right now. And then lastly, traveler's notebooks, right? They're everywhere. Everybody has a Foxy Fix. They have all these beautiful, beautiful traveler's notebooks, and I didn't get bitten by this bug quickly or easily. I really resisted it, and I just didn't think they were for me. And planning wise, they're not. I feel like they're more of a creative space. I think that rings for me have more structure. It can lie flat with the calendar open, my lists right there, and I like that. I like being able to take things out, put them back in, punch things and add them right in. And traveler's notebooks, you can't do that. So I do have two that I do use, but not for planning. This one, I have shared this with the Mystics Little Gifts cover, and I actually just scored a Foxy Fix cover on eBay for 30 bucks. I could not believe it. Somebody had the same initial as me and had to get rid of it, so I was able to get that. I wanted to see what the fuss was about, honestly I did, and I get it. It's a really nice cover, and I love the reinforced binding. I just think that makes it feel like this cool little secret book. And it's full of all my secrets and my journaling. So I've shared this before with my journaling video, but I have a Annie Plans printable grid notebook for each month, and I journal every day in it, or every few days I'll catch it up. So just 1 page a day. It's not too much for me to handle, but it's enough where I can record special things with my children and my thoughts and sort of work out problems in here when I need to. So I like it. I'm sort of just learning my way with traveler's notebooks by using it as a journal. And I also have this Mommy Lay one as a listing notebook. So it's for lists that I want to make and keep, but I don't really need them in my everyday planner. So there are ways for me to use them, and I do like them. I just don't like them really for planning. It's just not for me. And the thing about Planner Peace is that you have to really explore and do trial and error and find out what works for you and what doesn't. And what works for you in one part of your life, like work, might not work for you with journaling or getting your to-do list done, running your household. And that's what I've learned from all this. And luckily, I'm a bargain hunter. I check eBay, I check Facebook buy-sell trade groups. I go Amazon quite a bit in the used section. I enter giveaways when they have a planner that I'm interested in. And I've been able to try things out, without totally breaking the bank, but I've definitely spent more than I wanted to. And I want to just encourage you guys who are also searching for Planner Peace that it's okay if you need to change it up. It's okay if you have a life change and that makes your planning style change, and that's just the way it goes. And I'm right there with you. So don't be surprised if you see like 12 planner setup videos throughout 2018 on my channel, because it's very possible. I already have 2 or maybe 3. I think I have 3 up already and it's March, so right on track. Anyway, I just wanted to chat about that with you guys and just commiserate, like Planner Peace. We're all on the hunt for it. I'm getting to a point where I have a backup system because I know that I'm gonna change things, and that's just how it works for me, and that's okay, and I accept it. And this is a hobby. My husband knows about it and he's accepted it too. Thank God. So thank you for joining me in this little chat. If you have a Planner Peace search experience you want to share, please comment below. I'd love to hear about what it's been like for you. So you can also find me on Instagram at Kristen's Planner. There's a link down below. Thanks for joining me.